Hey, this is Crypto Neptune, and some huge news came out of the Toncat community. Several announcements yesterday, and the biggest and massive one was some huge news of $1.5 million worth of TCAT burned live on air, which will help decrease that Toncat supply, and also the introduction of the Interstellar Bot. So we're gonna dive into like all the news that was kind of dropped yesterday. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, only use risk capital. And if you could do me a favor, give the video a like, leave any comments below, and subscribe to the channel. That's way it'll help kind of push out the content for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and look at this clip live of Toncat being burned.
Over $1 million. So appreciate the community as always. $1.5 million. Burning. Bombaclat. Whoosh. Whoosh and push. I think it's gone through. Done.
Yep, so there you see it. That Toncat was removed from his wallet and burned. And again, the goal is to make Toncat deflationary over time. And how they're going to do that, they're going to do that through the Interstellar Bot. So this was also announced, and it basically states from the Buy Bot to the Mega Bot and our unique burn mechanism, we've got tools to enhance your experience on the Ton blockchain. So Interstellar Bot is anybody on the Ton blockchain can use it. So that's massive. And they also have the roadmap on there, so we'll look at that. Our roadmap will show the continued developments the TCAT team is committed to make moving forward, right? So any project you're in is always kind of cool to see that roadmap. And then again, more information here on the Interstellar Bot. Let's see what else we got here. Kind of scrolling up. Yeah, so a lot of massive news there. So let's go and look at the Interstellar Bot here. So this is essentially it. With this Interstellar Bot, you can set up your buy bot, and it's like, shows kind of like the incoming buys for each project. So you can set up your Interstellar Bot, and it kind of will show all that in Telegram. Each time a new buy comes in, and it only takes 60 seconds. So that's pretty dope for the Tonchain community. Here, trending channel is used for either aspiring projects to promote their project to a vast audience, or for crypto investors to find hot projects that are currently trading. So this is again one aspect of it. The Megabot, boasting some of the fast speeds and ease of use. The Interstellar Megabot is your go-to for buying and selling your favorite coins on the Tom blockchain. And you can manage multiple wallets. And the best thing here, again, and best yet, all fees from using Megabot are used to buy back and burn TCAT. So the more people on the Tom blockchain use this, the more deflationary TCAT will become over time. And the hope is for that price appreciation. And so, yeah, so anybody essentially could benefit from this Interstellar Bot. And then, here's the burn. Any token on Tom blockchain can be used to be burned. So you can burn any tokens you want on the Tom blockchain. So this is massive. And then here's kind of like the roadmap of everything they're trying to achieve. Some nice, as you can see, some nice phases here of how they kind of want to map things out. Now, looking at the real quick, so the market as a whole has seen a huge pullback. So TCAT was trending quite nicely yesterday until the Bitcoin dump. Many of you are aware Bitcoin just dumped to like 51K, and it was in its 60s, and it just had a huge pullback in which it kind of impacted the whole market. So everybody's like, "Oh, what's going on?" Not necessarily anything to do with TCAT. It's just the market as a whole has seen like massive pullback. So real quick, just kind of see huge some huge drop off here over the last 7 days for Bitcoin. You see it for ETH, and that just kind of snowballed everything. But the good news is the holders from my last video for TCAT have continued to grow. So we see that here, 4.71K. So we see that. And let's kind of look down here. And as you can see, 918 in buys versus sells. So yeah, a little bit of more sell pressure here, but nothing too drastic. It's only like a $30,000 difference. So that's definitely means that it's more Bitcoin that's just kind of impacting the whole market. And for me, I haven't sold any TCAT. I'll continue to accumulate it because you want to look for something that has value. You want to be in a project like the one we have with Terrell, in which now he's behind both TCAT and TSC. I want to mention that, but a developer that's already kind of made it. He's already kind of made it in life, so his benefit for him is just to leave a legacy, not for he wants to leave a legacy. He wants to impact others. And when you listen to the daily VCs, by the way, the daily VCs within the TCAT Telegram are always over 100 plus. So imagine when TCAT grows further and further, it's going to be more. We had our most people ever in the VC yesterday. There was 168 people. So over time, that number will continue to grow. The Telegram has already exploded over 5,000. And I said that it would take a couple of weeks, and it only took a couple of days for them to move past that mark. So anyway, exciting stuff coming out of the TCAT community as 1.5 million of TCAT was burned, 95 million TCAT, and the Interstellar Bot. Oh, there was one thing also. There was another thing. So, and I was trying to look for it, but they also apply for the Open League. Let's see if I can find that on here. That's the burn. Yeah, here. This is another thing that I failed to mention. So here, TCAT has applied for the Open League wildcard. Winning this would allow instant access to the current Season 5, up to 300 million worth of rewards and 1 million liquidity boost for TCAT. So now you can, obviously they're probably not going to get this whole bag, but what I'm trying to get at is they're applying for grants through the Open League on the Ton network, and any extra proceeds they will receive will benefit TCAT. So I'm going to keep an eye on this to see if we win anything at all. And I feel pretty confident that TCAT will because of the introduction of the utility for Toncat and also the seriousness in the way Terrell has moved with this project. So let's keep an eye on this, and hopefully TCAT definitely wins this extra grant money, which will in turn help build this ecosystem even more. So I want to thank everybody for listening, and thanks for stopping by.